Hello dear aspirants, this is Dr. Sourav classes. Our contact number is 98367930076. Again, I am repeating our contact number, which is 98367930076, and our email ID is classes@gmail.com. So if you have any mathematical queries, doubts or anything, so please feel free to contact on this number. That means you can call on this number or you can WhatsApp also. Rather, you can drop an email to our email ID, which is classes@gmail.com. Then you can enjoy all the services of Dr. Sorav's classes. Okay. So you can join our regular batches, our one-on-one sessions, and our online classes. So that will be beneficial for your preparation of upcoming examinations like CUET PG Data Science, CUET PG Statistics. So please feel free to contact if you need any help from us. Okay. So now we are going to solve a problem which is appeared in the CUET PG Statistics question paper, and the question is telling us that if function fx defined on R by fx is equals to x when our x is a rational number and minus x when our x is an irrational number. So now that is what? So we have to think about the properties of the function. So we have to check that the function is discontinuous at every real numbers, or option 2 is telling us that this function is discontinuous at x equals to 0, and the option 3 is telling us that continuous at x equals to 0, and option 4 is telling us that continuous at all non-zero real numbers. Okay, so what can be done here? So this is also a very easy question. So we can do something interesting. So let me shrink the question so that will. Okay. So let me write something, or let me yeah. So now we are tasked with analyzing the continuity of the function which is given in the screen in the question, which is fx is equals to x when our x is irrational and our minus x, and it is minus x when our x is irrational. So now we are going to check the continuity at x equals to 0. Okay, so now for our x is equals to 0, so our f of 0 will be what now? So our f of 0 will be 0 since our 0 is rational. Okay, so now for any sequence which is xn converging to 0, now then what will happen? So now our if our xn is rational, then our f of xn is equals to xn, which is going to 0. Okay. So now after that, what can be done? So now if our xn is irrational, that this is happening for our xn belongs to q. And if our xn belongs to r minus q, that means our xn is irrational, then what will happen? Then our f of xn is equals to minus xn, and that will also go to 0. Okay. So now we can easily say that our fx is continuous at x equals to 0. So now we are going to check the continuity as x not equals to 0. So now for x not equals to 0, our if our x is rational, then our fx is x, and our x is irrational, then our fx will be minus x. Okay, so now consider a sequence of rational numbers xn. Let me write with another color. Yeah. So now consider xn goes to x. Okay, so then our f of xn goes is equals to xn, which goes to x. So now consider the irrational numbers. Let us take yn goes to x. Then our f of yn now equals to y minus yn, and that goes to minus x. Since our x is not equals to minus x or x not equals to 0, so the limit, let me shift the screen. So now, as I told that our x is not equals to, not equals to minus x when our x is not equals to 0. So then we can say that the limit z tends to x, f of z does not exist unless our x is equals to 0. So we can say that, so thus this telling us that fx is discontinuous at all x not equals to 0. So now we are going to evaluate the statement. So discontinuous at every real numbers, this is false. Discontinuous at x equals to 0 is also false. Continuous at all non-zero real numbers is also false. So the correct statement is our only 3, which is telling us that the function is continuous at only x equals to 0. Okay, hope you understood, guys. Again, I am telling that if you have any other mathematical queries, doubts or anything, so please feel free to contact on this number. That means you can call on this number or you can WhatsApp also. Rather, you can drop an email to our email ID. Then you can enjoy all the services of Dr. Sourav's classes. Okay, thank you, guys. Hope you understood. Thank you.